of the reasons I love this game. You feel so loved. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. I made a boo-boo like always. Antonio asked to leave. I said okay. And then I moved ahead a day to get something established. I think I moved somebody's house back. And then I came back and he was already gone. So we have to immediately go on a villager hunt. I hope you don't mind. But when we're done, we are definitely getting our snooty today, okay? I do have a couple in mind. And I also have a couple, I know I've had them before, but like eons ago. So if I run into one of those, I'm going to take them. So there's at least 5 snooties that I'm interested in. We've got to run into at least one of them, right? Let's hope it doesn't take too long. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I was hoping to put this off for another day and then have it be, I guess, Monday's video, but now it's Saturday's video. But after we go on the hunt, I would like to show you the progress I've made on Winsome. And hope that you guys like my choices. But we will see. So yeah, I hope everybody is doing nicely, relaxing. And as always, I really appreciate that you've shown up to watch my work. Oh yeah, and it is kind of nighttime. Though, worst part about nighttime is those nasty critters come out. But I don't have my net on me, I don't think. But I don't know that that matters. I think as long as you're not holding the net, you're safe. The minute you pick the net up, you're in trouble. That's a mouse. I don't. Bettina. You know, I think I have. I think I've had her, but I'm not. The name sounds familiar, the face does not. I think the mouse I had was blue. She was a peppy. That Bettina is a normie. I like the mice. I think they're cute. They're very cute. Some of them are. Like everything. I see a bottle. Paula? You know, I'm going to explain it whether you're interested or not. I'm sorry. I was a very little girl when Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer came out. And that abominable snowman scared the living daylights out of me. I just didn't like it. And she has those eyes. But the more I look at her, I love the way she's dressed. And I believe, no, she was a sisterly. I like the sisterlies. And since I'm trying new things, who's this? Oh, he's growing on me too. Since I'm trying new things and trying to branch out and not change my way of thinking, but at least reflect on my way of thinking and ask myself some serious questions like, are you really going to die on that hill? He is not only a robot, he is an octopus robot. And I have to tell myself, that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Sister Fruit Island. And a fossil. Still trying to get all my fossils together. I have been handing in like 16 and 20 at a time, and he's rejecting them all. Stinky. Poor choice. Too bad he's a kitty. Is that the only jock kitty that we even have? It's too bad. I know, I just said that, but I'm sorry, he has underpants on top of his head. No. There's a duck that wears a diaper too, and there's a bunny that has a blow-up tube on the back of his head. Yeah, I did not notice this until after we left. That was a tarantula island. So see, they do come out, but if you're not holding the net, you're safe. Look at that. It is so gross. But I think the scorpion is worse. I just don't like looking at either of them, but that scorpion. Money Rock Island, we do not need. Okay, as far as bells go, I have got a million money trees all the time. I keep selling all my shells and things like that, and... Oh, Cranston. You always show up at the wrong time, hon. I never had him before. It's kind of odd that he's a lazy, but he's cute. I do like the birds. Tempting, but no. Yeah, I rarely come to these islands after dark. Well, I did do it for our museum challenge, trying to finish the museum. I had to come out at night for bugs. This is not Biddy, is it? It is Biddy. She threw me because I know I'm almost positive I've had her. She's a normie, and she may have, like, when you put down the first 3 houses, she may have come to me that way a long, long time ago. Very cute. Or, no, she's a snooty. I'm confused. She was a snooty, but I think I've had her. I might be confusing her with another one, but there's a big surprise. I cannot remember this guy's name. Is it Al? Alfonso. Okay. He doesn't look like a lazy either. Not bad. It's a me. Isn't that Mario? It's a me, Mario. Another sister fruit island. Cool. Yeah, I pick up the stones. I look for a fossil. I don't do the trees anymore. But I do gather fruit. I think that's who I'm thinking of. This is Bubbles. Yep. Bubbles is the one I had. Okay. Yeah. Peppy? She came to me when you put down the 3 houses. Yeah, I got Bubbles. That was a couple islands back, though. Could it even been... No, I don't think it was the last one. This is a couple islands back. Bamboo Island. I do not need any more bamboo. But I do like to pick up the roots because you can eat them and plant them. Who's this? Camo? Yeah, it's just as it was showing me, I'm like, it's gotta be Camo Frog. He'd make an adorable grump. Are we not supposed to be able to see him, though, if he's in camo? Oh, he's cute. But I like all the grumps. That's the other thing I keep thinking about. I like grumps, some of the snooties, a lot of the normies, almost half of the peppies. No, I know who that is. That's Clay. Sorry, Clay. Can't get past the eyeballs. I know, he is the one exception, I'm telling you right now. I would take Coach over Clay. I am, oh my goodness. Hornsby. Hi, Hornsby, we always meet you. I had you, I think, 2 or 3 times. Cute, very sweet guy. Is that Puddles? We've had Puddles before. Isn't she adorable? It's a froggy night, isn't it? That's Puddles. Oh. I really enjoyed her. But yeah, see, I do like the Peppies. I like the personality. Peppy? Yeah, she's so cute. All right, by the way, my daughter told me. She's like, will you please stop apologizing for background noise, because I watch it without headphones and I watch it with headphones and I don't hear anything. And her ears are at least 30 years younger than mine, so... Oh, no. Oh my goodness, Monty. I really wanted Deli. And I'm pretty sure Deli is a lazy. Never had him before. I think he's cute. And my daughter has quite a few. She has Nana, Tianxing. Oh, I think she just got rid of Flip. But Monty would make an awesome crank as well. Another bamboo island. We're not doing too great on, Oh, there she is. That's one of them, 1 of 5. I did have her. I'm almost positive I had her. Probably 5 or 6 islands back. It was a long, long time ago, at least 2 years. And I said, if I see her again, there's no reason I shouldn't take her. So I'm taking her. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to give away the other ones that I'm interested. I kind of like the surprise element. I hope you don't mind that. So yes, now we do have 2 wolves on the island, and I'm not going to really worry about that at the moment. But if we ever did meet a snooty that I really, really want, yeah, I would definitely take them. Oh, and another thing. Oh my gosh. I know at the moment we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 islanders plus me. So the rounds for asking to leave are a little short, right? Fang tried to ask me again, and I had to cancel out. And when I came back, it was Bud. And all I wanted to do was work. Yes, we finally have Brewster. For whatever reason, the bees, I'm like, that's not Blathers, that's Brewster. So I told Bud, please don't go. Now that is Bud, Fang, Bee, and Blue Bear. And I only have 6 islanders. So I don't know. My daughter has tried numerous times to get rid of, I believe it was 2 different islanders, and they just refused to ask. And she has had that island for 5 years. And all of these critters have been there all that time. She's just now changing things up, and they just won't ask to leave. Isn't that weird? So I'm afraid, very afraid. This is what I have accomplished. My house, I am no longer on the beach. That's why I was standing there on a deserted beach. The brown markings, I just needed pathing. I needed to see if I was making any huge mistakes. I did notice a couple. They're a little too narrow for a lot of decorating. Got rid of that. Moved the decorations. Some are in my storage, others I just put somewhere else. But this has stayed the same, the 2 buildings. The entrance, now I might as well discuss this with you. I just, again, trying different things. None of this is permanent at the moment. But I was here on a Saturday. And you could barely get by right here with KK being there. So this is going to have to change. I liked it, but I knew it was going to be an issue. And of course, this is all going to change as well. But those 2 have been singing to each other since she started walking around. Whitney. Either she's sitting on the ground and he's serenading her, or they're both singing together. It is so cute. Once in a while, Muffy will pop up behind him and start singing too. It's so cute. I got rid of the terraforming next to the stairs there. It was just sticking out a little bit too far and I didn't like it. I put Bud behind Lobo, and I did give Lobo more room. So this is where I'm going to put our last 2. Wait a minute. If we only have 6, I'm always counting wrong. We only need 2 more villagers for 10. So I'm obviously not doing something right. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, our flowers are just going nuts, and I do not have the beautification thing on. I just threw this stuff down again, just ignore it. This is all for me back here. The problem is there are 2 areas that I'm thinking about putting my farm, but I just don't think it's big enough. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to look again. This is what happened the last time when I was doing the squares, and it just didn't work out, so I took it all apart and I had to do it all over again. This is what I came up with, but I'm still coming up short. So I just don't know. I could have a teeny tiny farm next to my house. I can put a long, narrow one behind my house, but I know I've done that on another island. Oh, I was hoping to put another pond in somewhere. I do hear a balloon, but I never do see it. I keep looking, but I'm not seeing it. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have 8 islanders. 4 of them have already asked, and I've had to tell them that please don't go. And those 4 are probably never ever going to ask again. Oh, and my idea to do the flank it on either side, it did not work at all. And when I put it up and I went into the resident services side, you couldn't see it either way. Well, all right, you could, but only if you tilted the camera. Otherwise, you just caught a glimpse of some water falling or the edge of the fountain. It just did not work. These 2 houses, I was hoping to move forward. If I do that, there's just so much space here. So I did, all right, well, there's the path to the house, and here's the path to get around. If I moved those 2 houses forward just a bit, then we'd have the ideal spot for the farm. And I think I already showed you this, but I've got, this is where Antonio was, and now it's Whitney's house. And I moved Kid next to her. I think they have enough space. See, there's a huge gap here to my right as well. But I'm thinking of water features, like maybe a creek, just a 1 or 2 wide, meandering body of water. Finally got our lighthouse. That's the one that came with our Nook Miles, blue and white. Not unhappy with it. But I can always change it out, or maybe have 2 of them, I don't know. And this is kind of sad as well because the museum is a little bit too close. So when you're walking down there, all you see is the top of the museum. You don't really see any of Bee's house or the future decorating that I'll be doing. I haven't touched this pond yet. I haven't been up here. I just don't know what to think. I'm at a loss. So we do start getting gyroids now. And I bought that cooking thing finally. I held off on that as long as I could because I was hoping to get as many DIYs as possible. But they're becoming duplicates now and triplicates. And so I'm like, well, this is dumb. Yeah, I love the fact that I decided to do this. I honestly didn't think it would work. But I walked up to it, I set it down, and they said, is this okay? And I'm like, really? So I said, yeah, put it there. So I got rid of the other one. But we are up to 9 bridges and inclines total. So there's only room for 1 more. And I could get rid of things as we go. I'm not sure. And pathing, my goodness, it's going to take forever to figure out what kind of pathing. And also, I thought I would really quickly mention, I know that some of these wintry items are not going to look good come the thaw. I like the snowmen. But the frozen tree and the partitions and the pillars, I'm not unhappy with that. And then the bobbly things too. I don't have a problem with those either. I could keep them up all year long and probably not even worry about it. But certain items just scream Christmas holidays, and those would have to go. But that is it. That is my progress. Things will have to change. Some will stay the same. I hope you like it. And thanks for being here. Enjoy your day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.